Redbeard completely forgot, again, about Hard Soda Cider Saturday. So we're again going to do Hard Soda Cider Sunday. What be going down, people of the world? Redbeard here, coming at you from his couch. Welcome back to another Daily Drink vlog for the Hard Soda Cider and the glass of the today. We have got a can of Somersby Blackberry flavored cider. And a fancy Somersby glass. Oh yeah, this seems like it might be incredibly delicious stuff. I fucking love blackberries. Probably my favorite berry that there is. I love them so very much. Very excited for this. Let's crack her open. Oh, so excited. I've got myself a Somersby glass. The owner of the boat. It's a boat that's a restaurant here in North Bay. He donated this to my cause. So thank you to Buddha, I believe is what... I don't know if that's your actual name, but that's what everyone calls you. So, yes. As always, all the thanks in the wide world go to those who watch my videos. Beard loves you all so very, 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 very much. This stuff looks amazing. The smell coming off this is insane. Holy shit. I could just literally sit here for the rest of the night and smell this. It smells amazing. Not really like blackberries, almost like an apple kinda. Just delicious fruity aroma. Let's give her a shot. Oh my god. That's incredible. Not a really strong blackberry overall flavor to it, but the blackberry is there. The flavor's just incredible. Just incredible. Just noticed on the side of the can right here. This is brewed and canned by Carlsberg. Like one of the biggest brewing companies out there. So, definitely not any kind of craft cider going on here. But regardless, let's do this. Cheers, everybody. Oh, it's so just incredibly sweet and delicious. Just like super refreshing. It's amazing, amazing flavor in this stuff. Just noticed as I put the glass up there, it actually says on the other side to serve over ice. But it says for maximum refreshment, serve over ice. I am finding it to be plenty refreshing as is, and I don't want to dilute it with ice, which will melt and become water, so that's what's going on. Stuff's only 4.5% alcohol, so more along the lines of what's happening these days with ciders and stuff. I talked about that last week with the Captain Morgan hard root beer stuff that I believe was 7%. And when I was younger, 7% was the norm for everything like that. But now they're making them more in the 4.5% range so that you can have more and not... Basically so you can spend more money, buy more, drink more, not get as drunk as fast. So they make more money. That's probably, they say it's, you know, to keep less people from getting drunk, but they're all about their bottom line. We do have a date on here, and we've got a really not pleasing list of ingredients. Water, apple wine, which contains water, glucose syrup, apple juice concentrate. Then we got sugar, apple juice, more apple juice concentrate, carbon dioxide, natural flavor, citric acid as an acidifier. Excuse me. Doesn't taste bad there. Potassium sorbate as a preservative, color, which is ammonia caramel, and anthocyanins and carmine, and it contains sulfites. Yeah, and then there's nothing else on it aside from the whole brewed by Carlsberg thing. So mass-produced. A mass-produced thing is okay now and again, though. You know, you have something like this, and then afterwards you have a real cider that's made with like 2 ingredients or even 1 ingredient. I'd like to see a blackberry cider that had like apples and blackberries as the ingredients. That would be interesting. This is still tasty though. Still quite tasty. I don't like the list of ingredients though. I gotta be honest about that. It's depressing. It depresses me. It makes me sad. Same thing kind of happened with that Krabby's lemonade stuff. Although I didn't fault them on their ingredients because I thought it was so good. And people got mad at me for that, so I'm gonna have to fault you for your ingredients list. Somersby / Carlsberg. Oh yes, fault. Today being September 11th, on this date in 1978, Janet Parker was the last person to die of smallpox before it was eradicated. I didn't even realize, but smallpox is one of only 2 diseases that has ever been, like, completely eradicated. I'm sure that, you know, it's in a test tube or something somewhere and some evil scientist could get it and bring them back, but it was that, and the other one was, I bring it up here, Rinderpest. Rinderpest, which was kind of like a mad cow hoof and mouth disease thing that affected cows and other hoofed animals. But yeah, 2. That's it. So many diseases are still kicking around, just waiting for you to let your guard down. Also on this date, 1985, Pete Rose broke Ty Cobb's baseball record for most career hits with his 4,192nd hit. That's a lot of bats hitting balls. Terrible joke. And then in 2001, 2 planes crashed into the Twin Towers in New York and they fell, and it was devastating. Like, I remember watching that on the TV and just being blown away. So many thoughts go out to so many families of so many people that died on that day. Crazy. Finally, on this date, in 2007, Russia tested the largest conventional weapon ever, which they called the father of all bombs. Basically because the biggest bomb that conventional weapon means non-nuclear. Yeah, non-nuclear. I said nuclear. God damn it. Bad. Yeah, so the mother of all bombs is the biggest one that the US has, and it is the equivalent of about 11 tons of TNT, and it weighs itself 8.2 tons. This father of all bombs weighs 7.1 tons, so just over a ton less, and is the equivalent of 44 tons of TNT. The blast radius is 300 meters, as opposed to the other one being 150. Yeah, it's insane. Crazy. Apparently the blast center, the temperature in there, that's what actually like causes a lot of the damage, the temperature and the blast radius expanding. And this father of all bombs has a longer, more kind of drawn out blast wave, and the temperature is twice that of the mother of all bombs. So that would be a horrible thing to drop over a town or something. Oh, it's just insane to think of the number of people in the world that with the push of a button, a couple buttons, enter a code or something like that. You know, I'm sure it's not just push a button, but the world could literally end, you know, anytime. Anytime. We're all just tiny little specks on a relatively larger little speck, floating around a little fiery speck in the vastness of it all. We're nothing. We're all nothing. This is really tasty. I gotta admit that. I can't deny the flavor. Like, as far as things with terrible lists of ingredients go, this is up there. This is easily as delicious, if not a little more delicious than that Krabby's lemonade stuff was. Like, oh, really good. I don't think I'm even going to end up doing that many cuts in this, because I just keep drinking it. It's just really good. Like, I've only been filming for like 14 minutes or something. It's not bad. Let's kill the incredibly fake flavored blackberry cider stuff. Yeah, drink that was the last. Oh. I hate it ingredients wise, but I love it flavor wise. So, Somersby, your blackberry flavored cider rating. I loved it. It was absolutely delicious. So, you have a date and you have ingredients, but your ingredients aren't real. So you get a 9. You know, it would have been a 10 if this was like real type stuff, but you're getting that fault for being made like a can of pop or something. Sorry. And that is going to do it for today's Daily Drink vlog. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then be sure to smash that like button. And if you want to see more of my videos, then be sure to smash that subscribe button. And if you got something to say to me, then put some comments in the box down below. But thanks again, and I will be back with another Daily Drink vlog tomorrow. Peace out!
And scriptures like a priest, drink wine, eat swine, it's a feast. I mean, you and I are on another level. I'm pretty sure you can make a deal with the devil. We can quit the crime life.
Oh yeah, I meant to say, I think I figured out what happened here, because I think it happened again. I may have turned around and like full on whacked the edge of the door in my bedroom exactly on that spot. So yeah, it was bleeding again and stuff. This is never going to heal. I'm going to have this for the rest of my life. It's going to be there forever. Shit.